Alright, I got 4 questions here. Can I switch modes while in flight? Can I don't loosen the throttle stick for M mode? Can I continue to fly other modes with the throttle stick loose? And 4th is gonna be, I am mode 1, should I switch to mode 2? Okay, these are the common questions that I get and I do want to address them in today's episode. Alright, what's up fam, Rahim here, and great to have you guys join me for today's episode because I'm gonna answer some common questions, you may call it, right? Just a simple Q&A for today's episode. My goal for today's episode is that hopefully after answering these questions, you have a better picture, a better understanding of your DJI FPV to give you that little bit more confidence up there in the sky in manual mode. Alright guys, let's get to it. Now, can I switch modes in flight? Now, if you started off your flight in normal or sport mode, you've been switching modes and now you want to kick off in manual. Now, I already have a tutorial on that, right? To show you that you need to engage manual mode. But let's say you are already in manual mode and you want to switch away from that. Maybe you wanna land, you want to go into normal or sport mode. Yes, you can just go ahead and flick that switch. Alright, the drone will enter that mode. Be it sport or normal mode, and it will just hover in place and you'll have to control the drone like how you would control it in those modes. And this exactly will also happen for if you go and press that button, the pause button, the drone will automatically go into normal mode. The physical switch will still be in manual mode. You'll have to toggle that switch and re-engage manual mode just like how you did in the first place, entering manual mode. And in case all that just sounds a bit too confusing, in summary, basically you can always toggle in between the different modes of normal, sport and manual mode, but just know that every time you re-enter manual mode, you'll have to re-engage it by moving the sticks into the positions that they ask you to. Alright, the second question, can I don't loosen the throttle stick for manual mode? Yes, actually you can. I have done so. Quick recap, in mode 2 controls, your left stick is gonna be altitude control, meaning to say in the middle is hovering, push up to rise the drone, and then when you push down, the drone is gonna lower itself. But if you switch over to manual mode, this is no longer altitude control, it's gonna be throttle control, alright? Meaning it is 0% up to 100% throttle of the motors. So the thing is, if you do not loosen your sticks and the sticks auto center, meaning to say it will just stay in the center the moment you let go, just like your right stick, right? This will cause the drone to be at 50% throttle and your drone is gonna go and fly to the moon. So my preference for my throttle, I will have the left stick loose, but not to the point that there is any form of spring tension. So wherever I left it, it will just stay there. Now for the tuning tips on that, you can watch the episode at the end of this video. So that leads me to the next question. Can I continue to fly my other modes of normal and sport mode even with the throttle stick loose? Yes, you can. Now the reason this was even asked, it was because pilots were concerned that now that my sticks cannot center, does it mean that my drone also cannot hover? No, actually it's still, when as long as in normal and sport mode or whenever you go and press that pause button, the drone will hover. But here's the thing, you need to go and bring the stick to the middle. Now, Rahim, I am in FPV, how can I see? You don't need to see, you look at your vision, whatever the view that you are looking at, right? You just need to kind of estimate where is the midpoint, and there is tolerance to it lah, like a few degrees, right? A bit too high on the sticks, a bit too low on the sticks, don't worry about it, right? Anyways, you can look through whatever the image the drone is looking at, right? Now, how to know if you are hovering? Look to the bottom left of your altitude. If your altitude is not changing, it's in that place. If let's say you were at 10 meters, 20 meters and it's just staying there, then you're hovering, right? So don't worry about it. It's not that difficult. Versus, it is a much more bigger challenge if you kept it auto center and try to fly manual mode. You'll constantly be fighting with the sticks, right? And if you accidentally, or should I say for whatever reason, you let go of the sticks, now your drone's gonna be centered, your throttle is gonna be centered to 50% because it springs back to place and is gonna go to the moon. Alright, so that is the reason why I will highly advise, once you are comfortable in the sim, in manual mode, go and loosen the left stick. You will have much more better control of this stick as a throttle. And the last question, which is, I am on mode 1. Should I switch to mode 2? What is mode 1? Mode 1 is basically mode 2 flipped over, alright? Kinda consider it like mode 1 was how it all started, where throttle and yaw was on the right side and your pitch and roll is on the left side. So now it's just switched for, I guess it's kind of the preference. As much as I want to reference the controller to a gamepad, I also know some gamepads here is forward and then other games maybe here is forward. So should you switch? My take is this is a skill that you are learning. So kind of, it doesn't matter whether you're right-handed, left-handed. The point is, if you pick that up in that state, if I picked up a guitar in the other way, I will learn as the other way. I wouldn't call it a left-handed guitar, alright? What I'm trying to drive at here is that it's a new skill. Now, if you picked it up in mode 1 and you've been learning that way all this while, alright, then just carry on as mode 1. I don't see any need for you to switch. Now, I even know some people that do and are able to switch mode 1, 2 and even mode 3. Now, okay, that's really expert level, right? It's your call, at your comfort level, whichever mode that you have started off and you are comfortable with, just carry on. Now, what is there really a benefit to switching to mode 2? My take, right, there's just one, which is there are so many tutorials out there that it's kind of common for people to be in mode 2. I also find that DJI set mode 2 as the default. So should you stick to that? Well, that, like I said, if that's what you started off with, carry on. If not, then you want to switch, also up to you. Whatever your comfort level, right? So there's no hard and fast rule on that. Okay, awesome. Now I hope I have answered these questions as to much detail and information that I have given to you as I can. Now, did I miss anything? I'm not sure. Now do leave me a comment. Maybe you want to learn more things, you got questions to ask. Yeah, just type in that comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Small update. Now you guys know that I've crashed my DJI FPV. That's my spare set. I have my original set, which is on the repair table on my left here. You don't need to see, it's a big mess. Alright, so that's under repair. My Mini 3 is available for flight. I am making few episodes on that, but the weather is raining every single day past few days, right? So I do have my challenge with that, so never mind, it's okay. Just gonna look forward for good weather and a good time and space to go out and fly. Alright, this has been a quick episode. I hope I have given you that little bit more confidence to go up there and fly in the skies in manual mode. Now I'm gonna wrap it up right here. If you've liked this video, do give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. Chat with me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Pilots, as always, I'll see you in the skies. Peace. By the way, if you want to watch more tutorials on manual mode, there's this playlist right up here. If you want to adjust the sticks just like mine, watch this episode right here. Now, my last crash video with the DJI FPV is gonna be here. And if you like what I do and you want to support this channel, I am on buymeacoffee.com. I'm doing this full time. Every support from you helps me to grow this channel further. Road to 10k guys, come on, let's go. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.